Hi, I am Dr. Gloria Ingram. I am an educator, a parent, and an author of this book, Building Harmonious Parent-Child Relationships, and it's a step-by-step guide to unlock effective communication, promote positive behavior, and cultivate empathetic connections, which we're going to talk a little bit about tonight. Now, in the videos that I've done before, I talked about uh, two things that you need to have in order to have harmonious relationship with your family. One was to get rid of any clutter and loud noises. And I talked a little bit. Please go back and look at these so that you'll be caught up. I talked a little bit about what those two things can do. Even you can have medical problems from loud noise and a whole lot of clutter. So you want to get rid of that. But then the most important thing is the very first one I talked about, the table strategy. And that is when the entire family comes together once a week or more to discuss any problems or feelings that they may have. But you want to do it in a way that everybody can be there and everybody can participate. So if you're not seeing the ones before this one, please go back and look at it. Now, tonight I will discuss the importance of communication and a few things that the family can do to connect with each other. The most important thing in communicating with other people is you have to learn active listening. That means you give your full attention to what's being said and you respond thoughtfully. You're not sitting there not really paying attention to what the person is saying and trying to hurry up. So want him to hurry or her to hurry so that you can say your part. You want to listen so when it's over, you can discuss what you got and have that person discuss with you what they meant. That is so, so, so important. Now, when you learn to do that, to listen and to give your thoughts afterwards that are nice and shows trust and you feel like you were heard, you were understood, and you were valued, you start to build connectiveness in the family. And when the family has trust, and this is a very important part in just about anything that you are in with the family, at work, or wherever, you develop respect for each other. You can't really have a great relationship with the person that you don't trust or respect. And when you get that, that's when you start to see the connection building between the members in your family. Now, when you know that you have it, is you start to feel safe when you're talking to the family members. You don't, you do trust them, but you don't try to get them to constantly go your way. Um, you share what you feel. You don't have to worry about what you say, um, uh, because you know this person is not going to judge you. That is so important. The not judging. I have had, I'm a little better now, but I would judge when somebody was talking, and it would be before they even finished. But I'm finding that I really like this way because if you listen, you may find something that's really good for you. And then you will connect to that person, and things will begin to be so much better if we listen, uh, try to think of nothing but good things to say about the person or what's being said. Even if you don't agree, you can respect the part that that person wants to do it. And in most cases, what I'm finding is a lot of times both people will change what they said because you feel good when you're connected, when you agree, when you know I can go and tell that person something that doesn't even hardly make good sense. But the person will say, yeah, I heard you, and move on. So you're not angry. You're still concentrating on loving each other and building this harmony together. Now, I'm going to stop here because they said when you first started, like I have done, it's best to try to do just 10 minutes or no more. Also, my thing about that is it gives you more time to concentrate on what you are working on for that week. And you have two things to work on, and that is to practice listening when somebody else is talking. If you have not been doing it, concentrate on just that. I'm going to listen attentively and try to say something thoughtful because it will help you. You will walk away after you start the connectiveness process saying, I did learn something. I'm glad I listened because I really would not have heard that part of the conversation if I had not been listening. That's number one. The second one is going to be practice asking questions. Not just to ask questions. I've seen people do that, just ask because they can. You want to ask a question to see how did you come to that conclusion? Uh, that makes a lot of sense. Explain it to me and have them explain to you why they chose to say and think what they did. Now, please don't just ask questions just because you can ask questions, because as you build in the connectiveness, there are a lot of other things you can do. One of the things I talk about about the table strategy is you want to do something afterwards, play a game or go somewhere, do something together. So you don't want to leave the table with an ugly opinion. So ask the questions that's going to give you something that you can use and respect from that particular person. Then we will help each other connect. And as you go out into the world, we can do that. We can start connecting because we've got to do something to change what's going on between the parents and the children. And I think this is a good start. Bring the family together, talk with them, build trust, let them feel valued as you feel valued. Before you know it, all around us, we will see harmony. Okay, see you next week. Thank you for coming.